It's day 3 of the return of 5 days of in-person instruction for all Guam Department of Education students enrolled in the face-to-face module of learning after students have been attending classes in scheduled cohorts since September. So far, the island's largest public school system has been faced with challenges. Those mishaps include the wet weather and bus driver shortages. GDOE Superintendent John Fernandez says the education system is working to address those issues.
We did notice because of the weather, of course, a lot of traffic at certain schools, delays in drop-offs, and kids just trying to get to school and stay dry. So with all the COVID-19 protocols in place, obviously that becomes a bit more of a challenge to get kids onto campus quickly, and also to provide for physical distancing at the same time that everybody's trying to avoid the rain. So schools have been challenged to address that situation. We work hand in hand to try to make sure we take care of our kids, get them to school as timely as possible, but also as safely, do so safely. So that's been our work with Public Works.
There have also been videos and photos spreading widely on social media, as well as WhatsApp chat groups of students not properly socially distancing.
That's not a surprise. We've always known that would be a challenge. However, we believe that our kids are still there at school and are being protected by the several layers of safety mitigation efforts that are in place, including face masks, including the hand washing, hand sanitizing, and other protocols that have been in place since we've been dealing with COVID-19. We are in line with the CDC guidance, and what CDC guidance says is that in the event you are not able to comply with the 3-foot distancing in the classroom settings or the 6 feet outdoors, make sure that the other layers of safety mitigation are in place.
As for the requirement of testing 10% of the student population, GDOE Deputy Superintendent of Operations Erica Cruz says it's not ready for implementation, but it's still in place. She provided a status report.
Our second phase at this point is to work with public health as well as the legal counsel to address the testing of 10% of our student population as well as our employee population.
Despite the challenges the department is faced, there are also some good reports coming out from employees and students.
We have had some, several anecdotal, reports from students and teachers about being glad to be back in school, trying to get back into a normal routine. So even if there are concerns, and we know this is an adjustment, a major adjustment for our schools to have to come quickly back into full operation, we do know that there are going to be members of our community and our student bodies who are happy to see their friends.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, Guahu Isaiah Uggan.